Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. John Megacycle here. Another episode of Production Line coming at you. Last episode we went through and we went absolutely ham on research. Built this up, got some marketing going on, filled up all these research centers here with the extra space we had because we didn't have any more development car design research. We're all kept out here. Moving through at a pretty solid clip, almost 24 research points a minute. That's absolutely clearing a ton of technology. Napa leather seats, awesome. Let's see if is our luxury vehicle around at all? That's the mid-range. Man, we are just blasting through a lot of these techs for sure. Oh, ouch. Because of the lack of features, that car's at a heck of a discount. Okay, here's our actual luxury at 100K. I'm liking that. How are we doing on marketing? Still have a good percentage of our stuff. Yeah, apparently marketing is significantly more effective than I thought. I honestly didn't think it was going to be this much of a punch, but holy buckets. Crazy good. 1.7 million in extra revenue right there. That's great. I'm assuming what that did for us is it cleared out a lot of our vehicles that we had at regular pricing as opposed to me pushing through discounts. So we've actually got a lot of wiggle room on that. Chrome fittings, awesome. Update. Speaking of which, sports lux. Yeah, let's do a little more cleanup on our sports luxury. Where are you? There you are. What other stuff do we have? We have adaptive cruise control. In-car music is all we have right now. Seats, red leather. Napa leather is actually not as good as red leather. I like the red leather better. Best wheels in class. Best in class. Awesome. Spoiler, active spoiler, yep. No, I think we're good. What's the regular sports looking like for seats? Basic seats, that's stupid. Everything else is ridiculously expensive. Let's just leave that be then. I don't remember the last time we've had a completely empty showroom. And heck, at this point of the game, anything under 5 is what I'm just going to call completely empty. Wood dashboard. Awesome. Sports Lux, do you care about that? Is that a thing? Wooden dashboard. Yep, add it. Add it, add it. Awesome. That gross profit margin is ridiculous on this thing. If I could if only I could just make luxury sports cars. Awesome. No, that's great. I've pretty much thrown all the money I can at researching that is able. The only thing that's really missing is if I come here and steal this area. That's the only other green area I could actually capture. So I'm just gonna we're gonna kind of, I guess, leave it as it is. The research is pretty darn fast as it is already. What I am also anxious for, I've never gotten to yet, is being able to scrap my entire research division. Sat nav, thank you. Sports Lux, you need sat nav. Doop. You have a defect, damn. Don't I have, I don't have enhanced inspection yet. That's kind of the thing that's getting me. I really thought the two visual inspections would have been enough, but yeah. Apparently a vehicle can get through rolling 80%, 80%. Rolling in the 20 it needs to skip through without detection. Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me what's defective. It just tells me it's defective, right? Pause. Can you tell me what Fit wheel severity 147. Okay. Severity of a defect represents how long it takes to fix, and this will get worse the more slots the vehicle goes through without rework. Okay. Automatic headlights to fit lights. Yeah, heck yeah. Oh, our marketing thing's still going. You know, I'm just gonna, I was gonna put it on repeat. Wow, almost 3 million in extra revenue. I think that definitely changes how I would play this game if I were to play it, well, when I play it again, I should say. I do want to play this again. I don't know if I'm going to record it as another series or what, but the important thing is I think I'll rush marketing a lot faster. Like a lot faster. Because that is insane. That is very good. Yeah, we're almost at 5 million. What we were at 4.5 million. That's just crazy. Yeah, actually selling the stuff that I should. In some market segments, you're producing more cars than our customers. You should look at the possibility of running some more market. Okay, you know what? Go away. Thank you. You can always uncheck that box that says give me more information of this type or what have you. You can always uncheck that. Or check it or whatever. Whatever I did. And then you never have to hear it again. It's great. Man, just zoom in on that and just watch. Isn't that just too cool? Premium music, awesome. Sports Lux gets premium music. Music. Nope. Yes. I'm gonna turn you up 10,000. Come on. There we go. It would be really cool if I could just punch the number in and call it a day, but that's alright. Yeah, this brand awareness campaign just for print has been outstanding. 94 extra sales. That just blows my mind. How crazy effective that is. And the only thing I really invested was a couple of marketing departments here, and I think it was $400,000. Yeah. Yeah. 400K, that's it. Cool, Bluetooth phone support. When your marketing campaign's finished, you may want to launch a new campaign, otherwise your brand awareness will fade over time. Considering I just sold 3.4 million in vehicles, I'm good. I'm gonna wait till there's an actual stockpile again, and then we'll deal with it. Next, cancel that. We're gonna start working in manufacture processes. So what I want is advanced production. Yep. Let's see here. Metal rolling, yep. Rampant panel stamping, yep. Basic retooling and advanced retooling, all this does is gives me a better refund when I destroy structures or when I scrap them or whatever. I want advanced glass processing, servo motor manufacture, sensor manufacture, make computer. Oh, whoa. Nope, that's a billion trillion research. Okay, so when I get all this done, this allows me to work on, like, the level 1 stuff. You know, like I said, raw steel to the frame. That's what'll get me, this is what'll get me the steel, I guess, and then the actual manufacture. up here, this is what allowed me to make each individual piece. So, axles, fuel tank. I'm not working on electric cars right now. Drive shaft manufacture. And let's start with that. Should be able to get through a ton of that research this episode. And then we can actually start planning out our manufacturing future. That would be amazing. Oh my god. $42,000 an hour just goes away to loan. Oh, I couldn't handle that. I probably could actually, but not for very long. It's just such a mesmerizing game. It's just such a mesmerizing game. Voice recognition, awesome. I'm gonna wait on modifying the luxury car anymore until I've got like 4 or 5 upgrades, because what's happening is there's a bunch of cars that are just getting through and they are being forced on discount. So I might be losing quite a bit of change with just that. I'll just wait patiently. What's my brand awareness? Wow, you weren't kidding. Brand awareness fades quickly. Like, hours have passed. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Ugh. Oh, that's right. I gotta open the screen again for it to reload, don't I? Yeah, I do. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait till I have about 50 cars in the lot. Just waiting around, and then I'll start another campaign. In my opinion, there's no reason to keep those campaigns running if I've only got 5 or 6 cars in the lot. I think a feature adjustment is what's keeping us going now. I think we gave every mid car like 2 or 3 upgrades, and we gave the Lux 3 upgrades. The only one I haven't modified is any of the budgets or the sport. Advanced production. Awesome. So we should see, not facilities. Oh, advanced manufacturing. Here we are. These are going to have the make steel sheets, make servos, and whatever. I actually don't know what steel sheets are for. Steel sheets are used for other things. Fuel tank, body. I guess we're gonna have to wait. I don't know what the sheets specifically are for. Servos are used around the electronic windows. Powered windows, I think, require servos. Something up here I thought required servos. Yes, the windows. Yeah, there we go. Require servos. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to identify each process on where stuff is required and then maybe manufacture it locally. Like, I see sensors here. Sensor, servo. So I might put a servo production right here or something. When we get to the actual manufacturing bit, this is where this gets a little complicated. But that's okay. Alright, hey, how you doing? Print me. Thank you. Like I said, there's 2 main methodologies we'd be having. We either centralize it up here and be like, this is where we're doing all the manufacture. Everything comes here, and then it goes out to the factory. That's one methodology. Or we try to produce the product as close to the requirement as we need. So, for example, we're researching make axles eventually. Or it's in the queue somewhere. Yeah, metal rolling. I got a few before we get to axles. Okay, metal rolling. Make sheets, steel sheets. Cool. So as we're going through that, we're going to get to the part where we make axles. Actually, let's see if we can speed this up a bit here. Axle manufacture. I think that was... Yes, axle manufacture is fine. There's not a requisite for it. Perfect. The game doesn't do a great job telling you that you need a requisite if you move the queue around. There's been more times than not that my research has just stagnated. And I was not able to figure out why. Just couldn't get it figured out. Just like, why aren't you researching the thing I want? And then I got to go through, cancel the whole tree, and rebuild it, only to realize it's, oh yeah, I'm an idiot. The thing that I did I do? I don't have the requisite. Go me. Yay me. Okay. Not too long until we have our... Oh, I put rapid panel stamping first. Whoops. That's okay. I only moved the axle stuff to the top of the queue. I didn't replace what was already there, so that's fine. Again, you can see our research. This won't take long. But this is something that's going to be really exciting considering all of my expenses. Let's take a look at our expenses. The red is component purchase. The orange is raw material. So imagine I'm buying all the components for the car as is. Once I start making stuff internally, it's going to be much, much cheaper. I'm hoping worth the time amount of cheaper. New upgrade. Make roof and 7 others. Awesome. Work on axles, please. I wonder why this stuff says new. Oh, because I don't have any power plants. I scrapped them all. And I don't have any design studios. I scrapped them all. So it says new because I don't have any built. Should be a flag that says produce a lot more cars. That's great. There should be a flag that just says, hey, you've built this before. I don't need to keep telling you it's new. Let's check out our marketing. Good. $676,000 because of it. I'm pretty darn happy with that. So now we have fit axles, and this is what you've probably seen before, the make requirement. So I wasn't worrying about making with the assembly line up here. But now with the production line, we'll build right next to it, again for storage and all that stuff. This is where we're going to have the make stuff. Axle manufacturer, make axles. Awesome, thank you. So this is another facility. I'm going to put it over here. Just keep it out of the way. So, here's how the making works. I'm just going to let the game keep running. This requires a component. This, in this case, requires steel. Steel produces axles. This fit front axle and fit rear axle both require axles. So, let's pause the game real quick here, actually. Let's go to our resource conveyor. Now, I don't understand how the export works in an intelligent manner. So if you just click it, it just adds itself to the grid. So this is now going to import steel, which it does. And it's going to start pounding out axles. Now, okay, component producer. Manufacturing slots that produce our first locally built component for your vehicles. This should work out to be more efficient than importing everything, but make sure there's a route from the manufacturing slot to where the components will be used. Of course. Now I'm going to pause the game, and I'm going to click on this. Nope, I just want the facility. There we go. For what is required in imports, I can say any, which means literally whatever's the nearest object, just order it from there, I don't care. Or I could say prefer local, which means if there's literally any locally produced parts in the factory anywhere, use them instead, otherwise import it. Or I could say only local. If I do prefer local, it doesn't seem to have the effect that I think it would. Because it feels like I'm producing... I mean, what happens is it feels like I'm producing way more than what it's using. Now, by holding shift... Oh, I guess it only does it for that slot. It sees 0% local. Let's wait till this hour runs down. And then let's see what happens. It says no export room. That means it's just sitting there doing nothing. This is still obviously ordering parts from whatever. Looks like the caramels. Sedan mid is too cheap. Well, that kind of makes sense considering we've been adding features. But I wanted this stuff sold. There we go. So again, we're going to wait till the hour ticks down and see if this percent local changed at all. Nope. Okay, so now only local. Now you can see the parts here are being actually pulled off. Yeah? Axle, locally made. Axle imported, axle locally made, axle imported. It's gonna, until it works through all the imported stuff. Basic retooling, neat. Get that done. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to need another facility just like this. Are there yes, predictive stock control. So what are you looking like now? 7%, 8% local, 6% local. That's good. I do need another axles though. I need another one of these things. Nope. 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 Yes. Yes. I might need a third. Let's do a little math here. 8 minutes to produce 2 of them. I need what? I need another 2 more, actually, to maintain current rate of production. Yeah, I need 2 more of them. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum. Oop. There we go. Now, I'm no longer purchasing axles. I'm making them all myself. And it's all very local. I don't need to add more storage. This is all very straight up. So actually, what I would like to do... I'd like to just move this all over. Because I don't need any more space. Pause the game real quick here. Everyone has resources. Cool. Now I put them even closer. Now I need drive shaft and undercarriage. If I could produce those, which I should be able to just like right here, no problem, this is going to be even more efficient. Yep, I think that's the right math. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's the right math. 100% local. Awesome. That makes me feel really, really good. Hopefully some significant cost savings as we keep retooling. But yeah, for right now, how much am I buying in componentry? $443,000 every hour. Wow. Heck, if all this work turns that into $100,000 for just raw material purchase, I'll be pretty darn happy. Okay, what's next on the tech tree? Glass processing, servo, sensor, drive shaft. That's all cool. Let's see here. Drive shaft we already have in there. Let's scoot that up. Body frame. Apologies if you hear sirens passing by. In a rough neighborhood. Roof, trunk, hood, body shell. That would be a really good start. It's just not... actually, you know what? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Start to rebuild some of this process, get this a little leaner. But again, as I think I mentioned before, is not only are these things with their own storage, like for the fit front axle, their own storage is here, but the other thing about it is, this is actually also being stored in 4 other spots. So the storage is very, very close. So it's actually really helpful. I've got tons of backup storage. I don't need a lot of dedicated storage plots. So, works out real nice. Works out real nice. Moved along real nice. Let's check on our ad. Another 2 million was added to our repertoire because of the marketing campaign. I'm pretty darn happy with that. I didn't realize it would generate such an additional user base. And now that, like I said, now that I know how that works, I think I'll do, like, my first researches will be power plant, maybe specialization in 2 or 3 things, then maybe right to marketing. Just get a bunch of the stuff pushed out the door, and I could throw away 400,000 even if I got to take out a loan to get even more money back. Definitely not a bad thing. The no export room, glass processing, great. No export room means there's nowhere for them to put more axles, but that's actually not a bad thing. I don't mind having excess axle storage. 100% local, 100% local, loving it, loving it, loving it. Now I wonder if this game takes into account locally produced product versus import. I wonder if it's like, if you produce it locally, there's 5% less chance of defects or something. Like, that would be amazing. But I'm not too sure if this game would put in that kind of math. Would still be really cool, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think I want to dial these in a bit more. Tool 5 is good. Drive shaft manufacturer, fantastic. Tool 5 is good. Tool 1 is good. 212. 2 is good. Alright, a little bit of cleanup on the time there. I'm going to take a small break here. Pause it. Thank you for joining me. John Megacycle here. Another episode of Production Lines in the Books. And yeah, thanks for joining me, and I hope to catch you next time.